athletes are gamers, spoiler alert, right? Like at the highest level, I think it's a really interesting time for not just gaming and esports, but just to, build communities, to connect, and from a professional athlete standpoint to like get involved.
This is Andrew Wiley, and this is my city.
My name is Mecole Hardman, play for the Kansas City Chiefs, receiver. That's kind of like my life, that's my does. Football, and a little bit of gaming,
Armani Watts DD for Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm proud to be a Pioneer.
From a Pioneer's perspective, we definitely want to make sure we use our platform to do really good work in the community. Obviously, some of our pros and our streamers and content creators have built huge communities, but also one of the reasons why you see us integrating professional athletes is because they have their community, they have their fan base, but not all the time do they have a direct connection, right? So like you don't get to leave the huddle and go say hi to like row 25, section 3, seat 4, but you can on your Twitch stream, right? You can say like, hey, appreciate you, nice. So it's like you can build some relationships, you can use that platform to connect, you can use that opportunity to do, good work, to be a positive role model, and that can just be from the way that you vibe on your stream to maybe you're doing charity streams, or maybe we're working with like philanthropic opportunities, through the Pioneers all the way down. So it's absolutely critical for us to, build, not just our own community in the Pioneers, but like understand that, community means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and we can aggregate that all together to do better work across the board.
It's pretty dope to see people be themselves, no matter what aspect it is and what gaming they might play or what they want to stream whatever you feel like you love and what you love to do. And that's what I think is the cool part about it. And man, it's just the whole experience of the whole thing. And just that, like, you would never think walking on the streets that I'm a big gamer or something like that, and love Star Wars, big, huge fanatic fan like that. You walk downstairs in my game room, you're like, whoa, okay, he's a nerd. So like that's the whole thing I love about it. You never know what type of person you'll see on the stream or who they are, but you can connect like that and just go from there.
I was always gaming growing up, like sports games, racing games, adventure games. So I always been playing a game, and now it's like a new meta with this Call of Duty and everything that's going on. So it's kind of like I guess like a safe haven away from football. Clear your mind, have fun, judge-free zone. You can be sorry and still be good. You never know what's going on, but just a safe haven, man. Something different, another hobby to have.
I think it's really dope, to be honest. To be able to be a part of KCP is like, it's something crazy. Like, we're part of an esports group. Like, you never even thought that was a thing growing up. Like, a team online. Like, I've been telling my mom, like, this game ain't gonna pay off, I'm telling you. So it's like, it's real cool. I just really getting started and expanding the community even more, just reaching people, spreading love, gaming, whatever, positivity, to be honest. That's one thing I love about this organization is the positivity they bring, and just the love and the atmosphere. It's a real family you can see and a real team, so it's gonna be fun for sure.
From a Pioneer's perspective, we definitely want to make sure we use our platform to do really good work in the community. Obviously, some of our pros and our streamers and content creators have built huge communities, but also one of the reasons why you see us integrating professional athletes is because they have their community, they have their fan base, but not all the time do they have a direct connection, right? So like you don't get to leave the huddle and go say hi to like row 25, section 3, seat 4, but you can on your Twitch stream, right? You can say like, hey, appreciate you, nice. So it's like you can build some relationships, you can use that platform to connect, you can use that opportunity to do, good work, to be a positive role model, and that can just be from the way that you vibe on your stream to maybe you're doing charity streams, or maybe we're working with like philanthropic opportunities, through the Pioneers all the way down. So it's absolutely critical for us to, build, not just our own community in the Pioneers, but like understand that, community means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and we can aggregate that all together to do better work across the board.
definitely when you not doing football, it's like, what else you want to do, and why not a game? Yeah, definitely. Being with players on different platforms. Football, for example, going to college to the NFL and playing with guys that you've been watching on TV, for like many years, and just seeing the time they put into the game and how good they actually are when you get beside them, and then you go into the gaming aspect of it and show you like how good these guys really are in these games and the time they put into the game. So it's kind of like a similar feel, but just different ways of going about it. But definitely playing with them and just seeing, like, it's just crazy how good they really are. But it makes you better being with them, so it's just all fun all around. Oh yeah, I think it's about expanding and showing people another side of you, because a lot of people want to see the football and everything you do in life, or like gaming or football, or if you are a painter, or like it's different fan bases for everywhere you go, so. And the gaming side definitely have a whole nother side of fans that's not even into football. So you gaming and you being like live and doing everything you gotta do, it just brings another element to your brand, to your life anyway, just with the fans in general. So I like being part of that and just seeing, interacting with different kind of fans that's into this game and they can tell you anything about games, and it's like cool to be around them and just, elaborate like what you're trying to get better at, and they helping you, and so it's all good. I just like, different side of fans and just, try to build that brand.
Really, I've been gaming all my life, probably since I was like 6 or 7. I've been on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, all that, Wii, everything. So just love video games, the whole. And then when I figured out about online gaming, it wasn't until like probably my junior year in high school. It was hella late. Started gaming online with friends in high school. Our little clan tag was GGPR. We was Go Power Rangers. It was crazy. So just gaming like that, and then getting on Call of Duty. My first Call of Duty was what's that one? A Big Red Army or something like that, or one of those. But when I got Black Ops 1, that's when I really started to get on online gaming and start going crazy on there. The Black Ops 1 was my favorite one, OG classic for sure. But just ever since then, I'm always on the game. 2K, Madden, Rocket League now, MLB The Show, single player games, Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna be all on that. So I'm excited about that, getting the Twitch going, get everything going like that.
Well, I think I can take, my fans, my fan base, and my popularity in football and bring it to the gaming. I feel like Pioneers can just, elevate that and make that more than what it is, So if I can bring my popularity to hosting a tournament and getting bigger name players, or, just off my name to come into a tournament, and then with the supporting cast with the Pioneers and the resources they have to make that even bigger than what it is, I think it's just a win-win for everybody, and, a great content and competition that people want to see. So I think it's a great idea, great thing to do. So I'm definitely gonna try to use my platform to help out whatever I need to help out with, whether that, like I said, tournaments or bringing bigger names in here or whatever it may be. So I think it's gonna be a good idea, a great idea, honestly, and it's gonna elevate the platform to a higher level.
I say, to me, growing up, it was the storylines of all the games and just watching the graphics change and the way just games evolved over time. And even though some games might have been bad, I'm like, shoot, I might try to see if they fixed something or it got better. So just the evolution of the game, and I guess is why I keep coming back, and just the community and all, just whether it's toxic, it's hilarious. Where it's not toxic, you finding friends and bonds or wherever. So I think that's pretty cool. I say with all the platforms and everything, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, it's way easier to reach people anywhere from out of the country. Like, it's crazy how many people you can reach and just build a community from, just all doing the same thing. You got something in common. You love video games, and you mess around in the comments, see that you like a whole bunch of stuff. Like me, I love Harry Potter, and figured out a whole bunch of people, Star Wars fans, all that stuff. So just being able to, I guess, express yourself and know there's people out there that feels the same way is pretty cool. I think it's hilarious when like people start asking you questions or stuff, and then you like actually know deep into the story, and they're like, oh snap, maybe I should back off because I don't know that much. So that's what type of guy I'm in. Like, I know the comic books, all types of stuff. So, and I'll just have a conversation with people. It's just I'm never really on social media, so that's one thing I'll start getting on more, but that's why people really don't know much. So that's why I've been posting more and just really trying to get out there more and just really get with the wave.
We know the Midwest is underserved from a gaming and esports perspective. We know Kansas City is underserved. One thing that's super interesting is that professional athletes are underserved when you think about how they can connect to their community, how they can build longevity with their own personal brands, how they can connect to fans. And so that's a stereotype that you're seeing being broken now, right? The way that you can be a high-performing athlete, depending on what sport you are, is only such a small window, right? As opposed to if you're building a community, if you're consistently streaming and grinding on games and stuff, like that's something that you can do for a long time. And you can look at like NIL and college athletes now and owning their own brand and being able to like stop the indirect monetization on them and really control that narrative themselves.
Armani Watts, DB for Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm proud to be a Pioneer.
Shout out to Pioneers, man. KC Chiefs, we here trying to win another Super Bowl. We're gonna get this Pioneers thing going.
No, that was perfect. I'm gonna knock myself out of that one. So